Hello, everyone. We are here today with Caro. Caro is a holistic practitioner. So, Caro, would you not like to deep down into what is this all about?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Eduardo, for having me here. I'm very excited to do this interview with you. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. I am the founder of Corazón Melbourne, and I am a holistic facilitator. I am a Kundalini activation, Reiki facilitator as well. Once upon a time, I did a yin yoga training, but I don't practice yin yoga at the moment. I also do aura photography, and I run women circles in Spanish for immigrants like myself here in Melbourne, and other types of events as well that involve music, and coming soon, Amara Rising Festival as well.
Amazing. Beautiful. So, would you like to share how everything started?
Yes, of course. So it started in 2022. That's when I first arrived here in Australia. I was living in Canada before that. And I started being very interested in aura photography. So that was the first thing that was open for my business. And then after that, I started being very interested in Reiki. So I did my course here in Melbourne in Ashati Institute of Energy. I really recommend it, by the way. And then after that, I was interested in Kundalini activation. So I did my training in Spain. And then was still doing aura photography. Then I added Reiki, Kundalini. And then I'm always learning. I love to learn. And now I'm also hosting different events. So Women's Circle is a big one. And also doing events that involves music, ecstatic dance, sound bath as well. So one of my other things that I love to do is sound bath. People also like to call it sound healing. So I play different instruments and I combine them. I like to create a sound journey for people. And so, yeah, those are some of the things and how it started.
Love it. So, um, is there any moment, motivation, or a series of events that actually motivated you to start, supporting others?
Yeah, actually, last year, I experienced one of the hardest moments, I would say, in my life, especially here in Melbourne, which was I went through a divorce and I was far away from friends and family. I didn't find that I had a support system at that moment to help me through that rough time. So I decided to create one. So that's when I started the Women Circles in Spanish. So that really motivated me. That hard moment in my life motivated me to create something not only for myself but for other women. And I always say in the circles is not only a space for others, although I know I'm holding the space, but it's also an energy exchange for me. I get so much out of it. So the women's circles that I run, they're donation based. So people give what they can, what they want in that moment, and I'm very happy to do it that way, because a lot of the times I have a bit of a trouble with the word healing or helping others. I feel like more than that, at least the way I see with Corazon and the services that I offer, is just that they're tools for people. So people can decide whether they want to go to a women's circle, Reiki, Kundalini activation, and they're tools that ultimately, when they decide to do that, it might help them in their journey. Yeah, so I like to think about it as like I offer different tools for people to decide what they would like to experience in their life and in their journey. Um, but yeah, that's some of the things that I can say at the moment.
Terrific. So, what would be a memorable experience that you had with a with a client or with a group of people?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I've had different ones that are memorable for me. I think, to be honest, I think every Reiki session is memorable. Every Kundalini session is memorable. Every aura photo is memorable. Every woman's circle is memorable for me. But if I would have to choose, for example, maybe one or two, For the women's circle, I think I would say the throat chakra women's circle that I did. It was in collaboration with amazing women that sing. And also a lady that has done kirtan for many, many years. So she was there guiding it and teaching us about what a kirtan is. And also with some of my friends as well that play the guitar and sing beautifully. So it was very nice and powerful to see us women as immigrants using our voice, because often, since we come here from another country and we sometimes struggle with the language, and what we do is sometimes we become very introverts, or we are somehow scared of using our voice. So it was really powerful to see and to hear women gathering together using our voice and singing beautiful sacred chants in Sanskrit. So it was really, really beautiful. Another experience was with a client for aura photography. It was really nice because what we saw in his photo, it was that there was a lot of green in his photo, especially around his heart area. And I asked him, like, oh, I feel like there's something around your heart. There's something I keep feeling. And I kept holding my heart as well, because I do intuitive readings with the aura photo as well. And I see his eyes started to come a bit watery. And he tells me that he just had a heart transplant not too long ago, and that it resonated. So it was really powerful just to see how the camera just was able to take and capture maybe a little bit of the heart chakra journey that he was going through. And just to see for him as well, he got emotional seeing it. And I could see that, I think, and how he expressed, he felt validated in the experience that he was going through by seeing his photo. So yeah, I think those two are very special.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, about challenges,
Yeah.
what would be one of the toughest challenges that you have gone through as a facilitator?
Oh, I think many, but the one that comes to me now is around exposure and marketing, I would say. It takes up a lot of time and space and energy sometimes to try to um, communicate the message that you want to what you're offering. So the event that you're offering, and trying to express or communicate that message so that others might feel drawn to come. But in another way is the balance, just keeping the balance between the different types of modalities that I offer, and trying to keep the balance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and also a good relationship with work, and also social life. So just keeping a balance between the three, sometimes that's a challenge,
Mm.
because sometimes the balance can go more onto one side than the other. So
Mm.
it's just really being and having that awareness on how you are distributing your energy, and how what you're getting back in return. So yeah, I would say that that's the overall challenge for that.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank
Um, Now, if you have to pick one um, practice or mindset shift or habit that you would
you.
recommend people to integrate in their lives to improve their well-being, what would that be?
I would say that's a really good question. I think if I tell you what has worked for me, might not work for everyone else, because I think everyone's experience and life, what they're going through, is very different. But if I would have to say something, is bring an activity in your body that maintains you active. So not only the physical, but the mind as well. So whether it's dancing, whether it's yoga, whether it's running, whether it's going to the gym, maintain yourself and your body active, because that way your life force, your vital energy that is inside of you, inside of all of us, will move through your body. And I think that will also give you energy to do other things. So I think just movement, I would say. That's one of the habits or I would give to someone is just maintain yourself with movement in your life.
Correct. Now, so before wrapping up, I would just like to know, well, I would love you to share what is coming next.
Well, Amara Festival will continue, other women's circles, aura photography, and yeah, maybe some other exciting things. I plan to go to India as well to do a yoga teacher training, Kundalini, and just keep learning as well in this journey of life. But yeah.
Wow, I love it. Well, that's all for today. I really appreciate your time and, sharing your beautiful answers. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for also your time and the space. Thank
No
you.
worries.